zoo. YouTuber vlogging, backwards kappa wearing. Rudy's a zoo. Rudy's a zoo. Rudy's a zoo.
Hi, and welcome to Rudy Sassoon's Science Fantasy Experience, and to an episode of Childhood Toys. Today, I have got for you guys Tomy's Atomic Pinball. So, I managed to find this in a charity shop last year for £3, and I jumped at the chance to own this again and to actually see it in this condition and the box, and I secretly hoped that it worked. I've been watching M from Transformers and Video Games, and he's been hitting up yard sales looking for old electronic equipment and testing out if it works, and it just got me thinking about just grabbing this off the shelf and actually going and buying some D batteries for it. Because when I owned it back in the 80s, it didn't look like this, and it definitely didn't work. In the 80s, my godparents decided to emigrate to Australia, and their son, who was pretty much 10 years older than me, he had a box of toys that they'd kind of forgotten to pack when they were moving all things out. So they were generous to give them to me, and in this box there was Matchbox cars and little bits of Lego. There was a Chitty Chitty Bang Bang annual, like, activity book, which was full of like comic strips and crosswords and word searches and stills from the movie. And it's a really like strong memory, and the centerfold page was just a giant picture of the child catcher, and I'm like, what the hell, why would you want that as the center page? It's like the most scariest guy in cinema ever. But also in there was Tomy's Atomic Pinball, and it had obviously been kept in direct sunlight because it had gone yellow already, and all of the colours had completely faded, and it just didn't work. So I'm super pleased to get one in such amazing condition, and to see it again after all these years. I must have been like about 7 or 8 when I got it, and I just played it for hours on end, even though, you know, you couldn't really see all the cool graphics and the sounds. It didn't make a blind bit of difference to me. So yeah, let's have a look at the box and the game in action. So here is the box for Tomy's Atomic Pinball, the Fast and Furious arcade game. And as you can see, it has light flashes, bell rings, the ball flies with real pinball action, and it requires 4 D-type batteries. I was thinking it was just going to take maybe like AA batteries, and I've got plenty of those in the house. Not D batteries. What has D batteries nowadays? I had to take a trip to like the local hardware store to find some D batteries, and they are just big and chunky, and like, you know, you're not gonna have D batteries in the house. But back to the box. What a super cool box. It's just, it epitomizes the 80s with all like the neon colors, and you get to see the game in action. You can see that these are the bumpers and the flippers, and it oozes just a lot of nostalgia for me. I never even saw the box, but I can just imagine waking up on Christmas morning and opening this. I'd be like super excited, and I'd want to get it out of the box straight away. As you can see, you've got the clock pulse which lights up, and it has a particle count, which is your score. And it's pretty much the same on either side. I don't know if that kid should get that close to it. I'm sure my parents were always telling me don't stand so close to the TV, you get square eyes. And yeah, pretty much the same again. So yeah, that is the box for Tomy's Atomic Pinball. But I'm sure what you want to see is me epically failing at a game of pinball. So here is Tomy's Atomic Pinball out of the box, all dusted off, and I've put the ridiculously large, heavy batteries inside, and now it's the moment of truth. And it's a fail. Sadly, my machine does not work. I'm not disappointed though. I just have so many great memories of playing with it anyway, with no sound, that I know no difference. It doesn't take anything away from it. But I'm sure what you want to see is me have a go on this machine and, as I said previously, epically fail. So here we go. Gonna give myself 3 balls. Right. 3, 2, 1. And we're away. Oh my god, this thing's so much faster than I remember. Oh god, it's so much fun, and it's bogged down already. And again, oh, I'm down to my last ball. This thing is incredibly difficult, and it's over. Game over. I guess practice makes perfect. Thanks for joining me on this nostalgic trip down memory lane, looking at one of my old childhood toys. It's been incredible amounts of fun. Take care, and I'll see you all on another episode of Childhood Toys. Thanks. Bye.